Okay, here we are. Now we're live. All right. So we got some time here on Sunday evening. Run some trains and talk about trains. Hopefully get a couple people in here. Seeing the comments. And it's not doing anything. The comment is 656. What do we got here? The Gillen Group. All right, welcome. Yeah, just have some time here on Sunday evening. So I thought I'd run some trains and hopefully get a couple people on here. So we can slow this down a little bit. How's the video there? You can barely hear me. Oh, okay. Let me see if we can adjust the microphone. And actually, come on. Let's mute. Stop mic. Is that any better? I slowed the train down. Why can't I adjust the microphone volume? There we go. There's the settings, camera, audio, echo cancellation. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic volume. Here we go. Automatically adjust mic volume. Turn that up just a little bit. See if that's any better. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, so I got that adjusted a little bit. Okay. Yeah, what you're seeing here, this is kind of funny. It's a band drive Athearn that I actually fixed up this morning. Long story, but I was up all night, and I got that at a train show a couple weeks ago, and I got it for $1. The guy's like all apologetic. He says, "You realize that's just for parts?" I said, "Yeah. It's a band drive. I can always use parts." So, and here it turns out that actually didn't take that much to get it running. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully get some more people on here. Just tell me, I don't do, this is probably my third live stream, so I don't know, how do I find out how many people are watching? I guess maybe most people are outside doing work and enjoying the weather for the weekend. So I think I remember your page. You have a lot of HO stuff. Is that your thing? (1980) Bachmann 440. Wow. You're pretty good if you're restoring Bachmann's. The split chassis ones are kind of difficult. But sometimes you take those apart and you just can't get them to run right because the gears don't mesh on those. I have one downstairs that it'll run around. It'll do 1 lap or 2 laps, and then the gears bind up, and then that's it. And I have another one here. I'll have to show you this other one. There you go. I guess that's like a 1980s Bachmann. And I'm not going to take it apart. It runs. It's not very fast. But I'm going to leave it as is because I know once I take these apart, they're just not going to run right. So that's it. So it runs okay. Maybe I'll try this in a little bit here. Oh, the gears were cracked, so you got new ones. Okay, that's cool. So where did you get new ones? There's, what do they call that? Midwest Railroad or something? The Great Northern. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got that pretty cheap somewhere. And like I said, it runs, so I'm not taking it apart. You 3D printed gears. So you're talking about a gear that's, I don't know, a 1/4 inch roughly or something like that, and you were able to 3D print them. I have a 3D printer, and I tried to print gears, and they just came out like a little blob of plastic that really didn't work out because it was so small that it just didn't work out. But that's cool if you could print those gears, because hey, Brian, AT Joe. All right. Yeah, just messing around here on a Sunday evening. I've been doing yard work and other things, and I just thought, well, take a time out here and play with trains. We were talking about 3D printing gears. And this one here that I'm running is that's an Athearn band drive. That I actually got running this morning. Oh, I forgot what I was going to ask you. We were talking. Oh, I know, AT Joe. We were talking about Solvaset and the other thing that you use to remove labels, because I've had some box cars and things that I was going to remove labels or replace labels, and everything you do to try and remove the labels, you end up messing up the paint. But you seem to do pretty good with that Solvaset stuff. Is that something common you can get at a hobby shop or train shop? Yes, thanks. Yeah, the Spirit of 76. It's kind of funny. I had 3 of those. Let me back this up a little bit. Well, now I'm down to 2. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'm missing one wheel cover here. Yeah, I got all the parts. I got the whole collection, so that's really cool. And it's funny because that's, again, something that I wasn't really looking for. And I go to train shows and they have them, and I'm like, well, okay, fine. I'll buy it. It's with the paint. Okay, so I should go to hobby shop or train shop and look around the paint to find the Solvaset. I guess since you've used it enough, you would say that you recommend it. There we go. Since you like the put that around this way. Show that. There we go. There's a Spirit 76. Get anything? You always forget and end up leaving something on your track, and then the train goes around and crashes. I got this one. I forget where I got it. It runs. It's a little bit noisy. I guess we're missing wheel covers on that one also. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Microsol, same stuff, not as strong. Okay. Okay. Good. But yeah, I have 2 of these Spirit of 76 locomotives. I had 3, and I gave one to a nephew. And I told him if he shows me a picture or a video of him running the train, I'll send them more trains. So that was, I guess, last Christmas or something. He was here, and so I loaded him up with a bunch of stuff, some track and power supplies and everything else. So I said, all right, show me a picture or video of your train running, and I'll send you more. So Nick Smith's Toy Trains and Hobbies. I've been down there, Nicholas Smith. That's a little bit far for me. That's down, 202 or something like that. I go to Hennings and Lansdale and Joe's Train Shop in Warminster, because Joe's, actually, I work in Fort Washington, so Joe's Train Shop isn't too far from work. So every once in a while I sneak out at work and oh, here we go. Yeah, so the Joe's Train Shop. Have you ever been to Joe's Train Shop? The guy that owns it, his name is actually Doug. But yeah, like I said, that's near work, so I sneak down there. And Hennings. If you've ever been to Hennings, the interesting part about that is they got a section over there and of used stuff. So I go down there, and once in a while, I'll buy a train for $1 or something like that. So you got one here. You don't recall going. Okay, so you haven't been to Hennings or your Joe's. And then the other one, Ye Old Train Shop. They're supposedly moving up to Gilbertsville. They used to be on Route 100, and so they're moving up north a little bit. I guess that's towards Reading area or something like that. So that was a small place. It's kind of funny. It was a small house on the side of Route 100, and they had like 2 or 3 sheds out there. And they really had, it's like going into your grandma's old house or something like that. But because there's a small house and there's like all this stuff packed in there. So let's see, the Dillon Group. So we know AT Joe's mostly HO stuff. The Dillon Group. What scale are you into? Yeah, sure. Put that on there. Show this a little bit. Let me bring this one around here. All right. Take that off. I'm running out of places to put my trains. This is unbelievable. I need, well, I got a shelf over there. It's got, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, and I need to put another one on there. So this, well, I'm going to take the Gerber car off because I know that this Bachmann is not going to haul a whole bunch here. My tender came disconnected here. Give me a second. Let me put that back together. So AT Joe, I forget, you're in Texas or something like that? Out west a little bit. Arizona. Let me get a little bit of oil on the bottom of this. Maybe that's why it was slipping, because it's got so much oil on there. I'm going to watch them. Those pilot wheels. And what I do with the weights. Have some weights in there. Let me back that up just a little bit. So, Colorado, okay. You have N and HO and O27, okay. Most of my stuff is HO. I do have the O stuff down here. I wish I had more space for that. But actually, the O gauge is the O27 is what I've been busy with lately, the last couple of weeks, because I keep finding them for cheap. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, here's the Bachmann. This hang on, how do I do that? Yeah, this tender here I 3D printed. So if you go to Thingiverse, you can find that tender on there and 3D print one of those. Okay. So actually, I think that's supposed to have a smoke unit in it, but it does not work. Well, I guess that's probably what was all over the bottom of it. All the oil that was on it is probably from that. What's the number on it? 1257. But I don't know, have you ever, I like your custom, oh yeah. Yeah, that was, I forget what was on that, but it was, I think somebody actually, I think when I bought that, it was actually yellow, and somebody had marker all over it. Like they put their name on it with a marker. And so I said, well, let's do something else with it. Here, we'll put the caboose here. I forget what this is from. Northlands, yeah, from Northlands Hobby. That's from Human City Junction. I won that in a contest there. But so have either of you had any luck with replacing smoke units in HO, like Bachmann's or anything? Mostly HO, some O. Okay. I gotta find that. Oh, yeah, I can see this. This little tissue that I used to wipe the bottom off is all purple, so that must be the smoke or the smoke fluid. So yeah, I have. Excuse me, I can turn you around the wrong way. I have a couple of HO trains that are supposed to have smoke in them, and they don't. Barely any luck. Okay. Oh, okay, with the smoke. Yeah, so I've got a couple, I don't know, 3 or 4 HO trains that are supposed to smoke, but the smoke units don't work. And I don't know. It'd be nice. It's funny, I have a, okay. I have a Royal Blue, a Tyco Royal Blue, and the smoke unit works in it, but it's not like, I don't know, it's so old that like the smoke comes out the sides and out the bottom. It's like, it looks like it's on fire. So it's kind of funny. But yeah. And I guess I have the Chattanooga one that's supposed to smoke. And actually I took the Chattanooga and I hooked up wires to it, and I got, hey, I took the Chattanooga and I just hooked up wires to it. And it looks like it's supposed to be working. You know, I got smoke out of it, and then I put it together and it doesn't smoke on the track. So maybe the wires aren't connecting somewhere. I'll have to go back and look at it. And you can see, oh, let's see if we can do this to go any faster. We only have 8 volts on that. There we go. So that's not too bad. I can only, oh yeah, the thing with the smoke. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, it looks like it's on fire. But yeah, this Bachmann, it's only going to pull about 4 cars. If I put 1 or 2 more cars on there, it'll probably just sit there and spin out. So it won't really do much. 15, I got 2 people. Oh man. Today was grass cutting today. Should I do a YouTube channel? I think, yeah. You know, I do my YouTube channel. I like to do things to inform people. You know, like when I take something apart, because I mean, that's why I started in this, or what happened. You know, I started this hobby and I was trying to figure out how to fix things. So every time I buy something and I learn something new, I'm like, hey, I got to make a video of this to show somebody how it works. But, you know, do your, you know, whatever your thing is, you know, if you just like to do videos of running trains, or do whatever you like. Sure, I mean, we'd all, that's right. Yeah, I remember looking at you actually. Yours pulls over 12 cars. I use my YouTube money to buy. Actually, I'm not making any money off of YouTube, and I really don't plan on it. But yeah, that's what happens. You buy things, and or you sell trains just to buy more trains. But yeah, my YouTube channel is kind of, I like to make things that are helpful to other people. And what's funny is the one thing that ends up being kind of popular is I do the train show hauls when I go to train shows and I buy things. It seems that I get like 200 views on those or something because everybody wants to see what I got at the train shows. Where are we? In Chattanooga that I'm working on right now. Still haven't tried the smoke unit yet. That's funny about your Royal Blue. Yeah. And the Chattanoogas, well, of course, they're tender driven. So the tender pushes the loco. And there are some issues with those. I guess if you watch the SMT channel, he took one apart and replaced it with a pin. And that kind of works because I actually did that. But yeah, they're tender driven. And those opinion on Mantua. Well, let me finish with the Chattanooga. So anyhow, some of the Chattanoogas you do pretty good. And actually what I did was the Royal Blue was not working. That was like all frozen. And I got a Chattanooga that was in what I call a mystery box. And I knew that the motor in the Chattanooga is exactly the same as the Royal Blue. So I put that motor in the Royal Blue. So that's how I have the Royal Blue working. My opinions on the Mantua. I love them. The newer ones, not so much. I have 3 or 4 Mantuas downstairs that are newer, and they just, some of them run, but they're just noisy as all get out. Now I have one from 1970. I got to show you this one here, and it runs fantastic. Let me show you that. Come on, get over my controller here. Let me back this up. Forgot. I guess show you this other one. I'll run out of space to put my trains here. Where are we? Yeah, so this is hang on. So this is what started all this 2.5 years ago or something. This was my dad's, and that's from 1975 or 76, and it has a Mantua in it, and you can see it's all metal. And I actually, yeah, I had to replace those screws. They had rivets in it, and I replaced it with screws. And I actually rebuilt this motor. Like, I took this apart at least 20 times, and this thing runs amazing. Well, I'll show you. Here, somebody help me out here. So this is, I guess, what would be what they call a helper car. And the one end is smaller than the other end. So which way is that supposed to go, or does it matter? I don't know. But we'll show you this here. But yeah, a lot of people are out there, they trash the Tycos, but I love them. Here we go. Oh, no, it's reverse there. So that one runs, and it hardly makes any noise. I mean, all you hear is the clickety-clack of the wheels, like the motor doesn't make any noise. So that's pretty cool. I have an 060, a little 6, and it pulls so much for a small model. The old 1960s or 70s are like tanks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like a 1975, and I could probably put 8 or 10 cars on that. Yeah, so I like that. And I know this. I'm getting a little bit of slip here. I know the track is dirty because when I'm working on new locomotives or I'm testing them, there's a lot of oil, and I know I need to clean this. And I had my, yeah, there we go. We got some slip in the back there. Well, I guess you didn't see that. It's Jello derailed. Uh-oh. Doggone it. This Jello car was a little bit sketchy. I put some weights in it, maybe the Westinghouse. There we go. Yeah, now we got some slip going on there. I've got to find Thomas Train got me into trains. What got you into trains? Well, yeah, we got too much oil on the track here. This is what got me into trains. This one here. Like I said, that was my dad's from 1975, and it was funny. I got to get something to clean this track off of here. This track is slippery. It was Thanksgiving. I pulled out the Christmas lights the day after Thanksgiving, and so I pulled out the Christmas stuff, and there was the box that had that train in it that used to be my dad's, and I said, you know, I got to do something with that, and I had it sitting there, and I don't know if it was later that day or the next day. All of a sudden I realized I had some space in this room, and I said, you know what, I can put this train up here. So that's what started it. I think that was Thanksgiving 2018. So here's my my handy dandy track cleaner that I 3D printed. You can find that on Thingiverse. So I put these little orange towels on there, got some Velcro on there. There we go. We get the Zamboni going there. Come on, don't knock anything down. Get the other side. Yeah, that's pretty filthy there. I'm getting a lot of dirt off of that. So yeah, that's what started. I always kind of had an interest in the trains. And I was like, yeah, what's the big deal of putting up a train and watching it go around in circles? So I started with this one, and then I built the trolley. You've seen videos of my trolley system working. Come on. So in other words, it became kind of more fun doing all the accessories and animations and things like that. Let me get some of this track cleaned off of here. All right, let's see if that runs better. There we go. There we go. The Zamboni going here. All right. You can run your helper either direction. Okay, that's what I wasn't sure. 1967s. Look at you in trains. Mantua. Yeah. And what's funny is the Tycos, a lot of people, I don't know, they don't think they're that great. So, like, you can buy these Tycos for $2 or something. So, there we go. Now it's picking up speed. Well, here, I'll show you the difference. I need to hit the back of that track there with a little bit of sandpaper because that is really rough. Right there, let me get. So where do we go there? So that's a Tyco Mantua, and this one's a little bit newer. And let me show you how noisy this thing is. Yeah. Uh-oh, yeah, and that coupler's doesn't stay where it's supposed to. Hopefully this will stay together. Okay. So, oh, okay, yeah. Come on. Come on, baby. All right, so that's a newer Mantua, and you see how bad that's running. Doesn't say $106 for Tyco brand new train set. Okay, yeah, that thing's hurting pretty bad. Yeah, I need to clean the traction wheels on that a little bit more. All right, I'll show you another Tyco here. I remember even before, I don't know, shoot, even before I started with that Santa Fe, I went to training shows, and starter sets were like $200 or something. And I thought, this hobby's supposed to be fun, not like how much money you could spend. And like I said, after I got started on it, and then I go to training shows, and I realized that I can buy trains for $1 or $2. Then it started being fun, and I have the fun of fixing these. That's what I like to do. So. So this is a Mantua that's kind of, I think that's 70s, mid 70s here. And it used to be called Lightning because it was so fast. And it's funny because it'll run for a while and then it'll slow down and then all of a sudden it'll pick up. But this thing used to go really crazy. Watch. We'll run this. We'll do about 4 laps on this, and all of a sudden, this thing's going to take off on me. It's going to go really fast. But that was one of the first. I don't know, like the second or third trains that I bought that I paid $4 or $5 for it at Joe's Train Shop. Then the helper in the direction. There you go. You hear it? Watch. There you go. Picking up speed. So I don't know. I've taken that one apart several times and cleaned the motor and everything. I can't see anything wrong with it. So maybe it's just the motor itself, the windings or something. But yeah, that's what you get. And you can go. So any interest in O-Gauge, Lionel? Get this stuff cleaned up here. There we go. So that one's pretty cool. I like this one. But yeah, we're starting to have that ozone smell. This is one. It's kind of funny. Again, with the Tycos, and these are what they call the power torque. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, AT Joe has one of these. He was just showing. And I like this. This thing runs pretty good. And you know what? Where's the caboose? Since we're running Silver Streak, we got to put. Since we're running Silver Streak, we got to put the Silver Streak caboose on it. There we go. So that's a power torque, and that runs really smooth. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did that video at work. That was kind of funny because I snuck out at work and went to the train shop, and I bought that one, and not much was going on, so I'm sitting at my desk taking apart the train when I'm supposed to be working, and then the boss comes in, but she didn't really care, because like I said on the video, the boss lady always brings stuff in for me to fix anyhow. She brings in TVs and phones and all kind of crap and says, "This doesn't work, can you fix it?" And I said, okay. But yeah, that's a Tyco power torque, and boy, we really can't complain about that. Yeah, I was hoping we get a couple more people in here. That's a shame. Well, I guess everybody, like I said, is little family stuff or whatever. So I don't know if either one of you know. Somebody told me that if you get a Silver Streak with a red roof, that's kind of a rare find. I don't know. And I remember I saw one up in Allentown at one point, and I was going to buy it. You know what? He wanted like $10 or $15 for it, but the guy that was selling stuff wasn't there, and I was going to make a deal with him and try and get it for at least $8. And he wasn't even around because that actually was covered in dirt and everything. But whatever. I got to show you something here. I got to send you one of these, Brian. I think you've seen this video. Oh, you can't see that. There we go. The DB Special Searchlight car. That's all 3D printed. Because, come on, I got a dead spot in that tractor. I derailed that. My family is over, but my phone made that notification sound, so I'm watching this. Okay, you got your first one there. Hey! Heath, what's happening? We're doing HO. I know you don't do much HO, but yeah, good to see you. We're not, oh, that's right. On Friday, you were doing your thing on Friday, and actually I had to manage some Zoom meetings. Somebody wanted to have a Zoom meeting, and I had to be on it to make sure that they knew what they were doing. We get these professors that don't know how to run. So anyhow, yeah, I missed your Friday Zoom. But yeah, AT Joe, I got to send you one of these. You appreciate this Searchlight. There we go. That I made. So anyhow, I always wanted a Searchlight, but they always have they have contacts on them, so they have to get the power from the track. And you just don't have room to run HL. Oh, okay. Actually, Heath, I didn't know you had any HL. Okay. But anyhow, yeah, all these Searchlight cars, they get the power from the track, and they have the metal brushes on them, and it slows the train down. So if you got an engine that's not too powerful, it's going to, slow it down. So that's got batteries in it, 3 little watch batteries in it. Yes, that's the Bicentennial. We were running that a little bit earlier, and we'll do that again. Watch, we'll get this baby on. Uh-oh. We got a derailment somewhere. Let me park that. Something was making some noise, and that tractor's getting dirty. There we go, Heath. Yeah, it's kind of funny. The Bicentennial, I never really had that much of an interest in it, but I kept going to train shows and finding them. So I guess they made a bazillion of them, and I keep getting them cheap. And you see I got the whole set of the box cars. So that's all FICO. Somewhere I have a caboose that's Bachmann, and the top of it actually is black. The ladder or the walking plank is actually black instead of white. But yeah. Your HO collection board. Yeah, so Brian, I was working on making some adjustments to 3D print. It's a long story, but I did 5 different projects started, going on at one time. But I'll have to get one of those out to you. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about Heath and his HO collection. Okay. So, yeah, I'll have to go back and look. I didn't know you had any, but my real draw is the G1 4800. The Jello car, where did that go? Yeah. I think that's a typo. That's a good question. I need my glasses here. All right, what do I do? I need my glasses to find my glasses. There they are by the computer. Yeah, there you go. It says, I'm sure you can't read that. I can barely read it from here with glasses. But yeah, it says Tyco on the bottom. And so does the Westinghouse. Yeah, I like to get box cars that have different graphics on them. So that's what I go for. I have some bicentennial. My real draw is the G1 4800. Okay. Okay. Let me show you one car here. Oh no, I just broke. No, I didn't break it. Okay. I don't know. I always thought this was so cool because I always like, I don't know, fires and firewood and camping and stuff like that. I remember when I was a kid, I tried to get my dad to buy one of these, and he's like, "Oh no, we don't need that." And I remember when I found this at the train show, I thought it was the coolest thing. So that's kind of one of my favorites too. Again, like I said, the Westinghouse. I think the Westinghouse needs a little bit of weight in it. What else do I have? What I have is a mess. A mess. Hey, you know what? Let's see. I can see if I get this Chattanooga or the Royal Blue smoke here. Come on, Dave. Let's see. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yeah, I put the two loops on here so that I can run a train while messing around with the other one. And again, like usual, I got no place to put anything. I don't know. Well, let's see. Jello car is probably better. This Royal Blue doesn't tow a whole lot. It's barely connected there. There's my Royal Blue caboose. Adhesives. Yeah, Heath, you missed it. I had my Northlands caboose was running. The one that I won in your contest there. All right, let's pull the Spirit of 76 over. Get the other stuff off the track so we don't have an accident. Let's see here. And that one runs backwards. Come on, man. All right. All right, so we'll get the Royal Blue running, and we'll see if have fun vacation at the Gillen Group. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, thanks for joining. Where am I on this? Hang on, I don't do too many live streams here. Yeah. So yeah, we were talking about that before, about the smoke on this. And when I get this thing to smoke, it kind of comes out the sides and everything. Because the smoke unit is, I don't know, it's old and worn out. So that usually takes a little while. The Royal Blue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you didn't see that derailment. Yeah, Heath joined, so blame Heath, right? Now we got problems. Let's see if we get the power up on this here. I'm starting to get a little bit of smoke out of it. I don't know if you can see it at all. doesn't fall off the layout. If you're trying to smoke, there's a problem. Yeah, we know how your live streams go. It's not a Human City Junction live stream unless there's sparks, there's smoke, or something. Angela Crawford, hey, how are you? Thanks for joining. We're trying to see if we can get the royal blue to smoke for us. And we're getting a little bit. Let me see if I got smoke blue here. See if we can do this without making a mess here. Come on. Oh, nope, we just dumped it all over the outside of the train. Where's his toothpick? Sometimes this works better. Actually, yeah, you're supposed to take the bell off and put it in the bell, which is even a smaller hole, so that makes it even more difficult. But what I was trying to show is we were talking about this royal blue, and the smoke kind of works on it, and then sometimes it comes out the sides and everything like that. It's kind of comical. Let's see if we can get that bad boy to. See if we can get that to work better. Give it a couple laps to warm up, see if we get some more smoke out of it. So yeah, we were talking about these earlier. I guess Angela and Heath joined in, but I took the motor out of the Chattanooga and put it in the royal blue because those engines don't always run. But now I put more smoke fluid in it, and now it doesn't want to smoke at all. Great. Forever DC302 on board. Hello, just taking a break from my layout. Oh, cool. Thanks for joining. Forever DC. Yeah, I'm stuck on a DC myself. I don't know what the deal is with DCC. Well, some people like it. You do have some options with it, but to me, it's just, I don't know, added expense, added trouble, and I like getting these old trains and fixing them. And of course, you know, you can get DC trains for $5 or less. So. Well, like I said, the royal blue was smoking, and now I put some more smoke fluid in it, and now it's not smoking. So, yeah. You gotta admit though, for a royal blue, that thing actually runs pretty nice. Well, anybody want to see that? What is that? Oh, there we go, derailment. Yeah, the thing catches on the turnouts over there. What is that? The Gilbert. American Flyer. Yeah, the American Flyer train that I spent 2 days on. Let me just see. Let's see how fast we can get it to go without crashing. That's about it, huh? Oh, there we go. Can you see the smoke at all? I stopped it, and like all of a sudden, all this smoke came out of it. Oh man! Put that baby back. What else? What else? There we go. So that's the American Flyer Gilbert, and I bought that for $17. And boy, is that a mess when I bought it. The guy wanted $20. He says, "Oh, it runs." I said, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me!" The whole thing was wiggling around, and I could see up in there. The motor wasn't even screwed on. There was like an extra screw in there. I'm like, that's not gonna run. So I got it for $17. But that's pretty impressive. It's a 31005. I had a little bit of wine in that. I had probably 10 cars hooked up to that. Yeah, actually, that's been a topic of discussion here tonight. I had like several people commented on my Spirited 76. I had that running before. And yeah, again, that's something that like I wasn't really looking for, but I kept finding them in the part, you know, the box cars and everything. So that just kind of happened by accident. And actually, that's a pretty nice running train. So that's a Tyco power torque. So yeah. There we go. So before, when it was running, I only had it at like 8 volts. Warm up to 12. You can see that thing is boogieing along pretty fast. Oh, thank you for watching. Yeah, that was yeah, thanks. It was very interesting because like I that was quite a project when I got it, and yeah, I was just as interested myself in figuring out how to get that thing to work. And it actually is supposed to smoke, and there's supposed to be something in the tender that, you know, makes a choo-choo sound or something. So yeah, I mean, if you find any American Flyer HO stuff, so yeah, if you find any American Flyer stuff, wow, I would be interested in finding more about it. Derailments. Yeah, you're funny. Well, they go around the back there, the turnouts in the back. This is set up. There's 2 loops here, and I actually have turnouts in the back, so it'll switch from one layout to the other, or one loop to the other. Let me see if I can show you that. Ow, foot. Uh-oh, camera. Hold on. That's a Heath moment there. Let's see if you can. Yeah, better. Well, maybe not. Now that I get trains everywhere. I gotta remember how to do this. Oh, finally. Here's that box. Stay with me, guys. You'll appreciate this. And then we'll probably call it a night soon. Yeah, I really enjoyed working on that Gilbert, and it's pretty impressive. There we go. So we'll take that off of there. And I'm running out of space to put stuff. Need to make a new shelf. What we got going on here? Got to remember what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Brian. The Gilbert, when I first did it, I had like 10 cars attached to that. So that thing really boogies along. So, ready to start this on in there. Get that up, something like that. So, let's see. I had sensors in the track, and I was going to automate this, and I was going to, with a Raspberry Pi or something, just didn't get to it. But 4 tracks. I can't see here. 4 tracks of America. Okay, cool. Okay, so double loop. So we got to switch this. Get a little more power behind this here. Let's see if we can do this without a derailment. Let's see, turn. We want to turn those ones. That was supposed to go. Turn. Stay with me, folks. Oh, derail. Oh, wait. I know what's the problem is. Stop. Uh-oh. Derailment. Heath. Stay with me. Hang on there, guys. Get that around there. Oh, come on, man. Okay, where are we? Okay, I got to know where to go straight. Need more power. Okay, so you're watching there, we're on the outside track. Now we're on the inside track. Say we'll make it. There we go, we made it. So now we're on the outside track. Oh, no! Oh, man. Hang on. I crashed it. Oh, hit the wrong button. So anyhow, I have it set up so it'll switch from the inside to the outside loop. If I could switch it properly. But I keep screwing that up. Let's back this up. We'll try that one more time just for the fun of it here. Forward. Let's go straight here. Make sure they're both straight. Okay, so we turn the first one, we're straight on the second one. There we go, to the inside loop. Turn that one. Let's see. There we go, to the outside loop. Straight, turn, straight. So on the outside loop, I go to the inside loop. There we go. Straight, turn. Inside to the outside loop. There we go. What do I need to do? That way or that way? So yeah, I gotta hit these buttons fast enough. Straight, turn. Turn that one. Straight on that one. Back to the inside loop. Go on. Okay, so we're back to the middle. So that's how it's supposed to work. Back to that. Back to that. SVD Tech, see you around. Thanks for running some trains. All right, cool. Layout 4x8. Yeah, it's 4x8. Put that up here. Hold on, let me bring this around. Yeah, I'm going to end this in a minute here. Yeah, so I got 4x8 HO here, and then we go down here, and that's my my Lionel down here. So got a double layer going on there. We got some lights. Put the night lights on there. So if you want to see it at night and daytime, blink. Yeah. Okay. What else? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run this trolley just to make sure it works, and then we'll call it a night. Where's my trolley? You turn on the Adreno. Box on. There we go. There we go. So that was one of the fun things. Like I said, I started into this, and I was like, what's the big deal about a train running in circles? And then I built that trolley system. And what's going on with my camera here? Come on, baby. So I built the trolley system so it goes back and forth, and there's IR sensors on each end, and it's controlled by a Arduino. So when it hits the sensors, it stops and goes back. So, oh, you didn't see the second layer? Yeah. So that's what you do when you run out of space. You stack them up. And there's my trolley. It stopped in the middle of the track for no reason. All right, folks. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining, and enjoy your weekend. Stay cool. It's supposed to get pretty hot, and yeah, we'll check you out. Hopefully, I'll see you on Friday, Heath. And Brian, looking forward to whatever you got going on. You always have something new and interesting. Forever DC, I'll have to check out your channel, and I'll do a Wally. Check out everybody's channel, right? Right? Yeah, support each other's channel. Check it out, right? All right, guys. Enjoy your week, and we'll check you out later. All right, cool. Talk to you.